Alrighty, what is up YouTube? You made it to another video, so that's good. But today I'm just going to be kind of briefly going over my gun collection and what I run. I do have a lot more, but I don't want to like bore you guys with like everything that I have. So I figured I'm just going to show you guys the stuff that I shoot the most, what I think is cool, and you know, I probably would do an updated video of this in the future when the channel grows and have a little bit more funds coming in. But yeah, because this shit gets pretty expensive, as you guys can see so far. So appreciate you guys tuning in, and let's get cracking. So first, starting off in the collection, what I shoot a lot, and for everyone wondering, yes, all these weapons are safe and clear before everyone starts crying in the comments. But here's my Glock 45 MOS, and I swap between a couple pistols, but usually I run this a lot. It's a really good pistol. Picked it up for a good price. Obviously it's a Glock, so pretty much what I've done to it so far, I kind of have it listed in another video, but I'll kind of briefly go over it pretty quick. I have True Glow, I believe, suppressor height sights. I have a 507 comp by HoloSun. I have a Radian Whamjet and Afterburner. This is kind of the star of the show. It is great. I would highly recommend picking this up because it just makes it shoot that much better, because depending on who you ask, Glocks kind of shoot like shit. Not terrible, but they're all right. Let's just say that. But I have a Overwatch Precision drop-in trigger, and I believe it's a polished bar. And then I have a Surefire X300. And yeah, I run the piss out of this gun. It's been nothing but reliable. Shocker, like I said, it's a Glock, so it should be doing its job, which it very much so does. I can't even complain about that. But yeah, I use this and I shoot the hell out of it. I probably have close to easily probably 10,000 rounds through this thing. This is all I've been shooting for a while, but I kind of switched to another platform as of right now, and we'll get into that as well. Moving on next, this is my 300 Blackout, and it is by Q. It is a Sugar Weasel. This is the poor man's Honey Badger. Yeah, this is pretty much all I could swing at the time. The Honey Badger is pretty expensive. I don't shoot 300 Blackout a lot. I mainly use this for hogs and just to plink around. It's great. So as far as what I got going on, I have an EOTech EXPS3 on here. Great, I run this for night vision. EXPS2 doesn't have night vision, if everyone's getting confused by the numbers like I am, because I'm pretty retarded. So yeah, EXPS3 is the one with night vision. I have that with this kind of cheaper IR laser. This is by, what is this again? SMS Lasers. This is the HFX and HFXC lot right there. But it holds zero really well. I don't shoot night vision, or I don't shoot in the, oh my god. I don't shoot night vision a whole lot, so picking up a really good solid IR laser is definitely going to be something that I'm looking into in the future. But as of right now, for 5.56, 300 Blackout, this does a phenomenal job at holding zero. Decent flood, and yeah, there's not too much more you can ask for a unit that's like $250. So yes, does a really good job at that. Paired with a Q Thunder Chicken, does a great job with suppression. And I know I probably should have mentioned this first. I have like two questionable guns on here, brands that either people absolutely love or hate. I know everyone's not a fan of Q. I don't really give a shit. I think they're cool and they make like some whack stuff in a good way. So I really like what they do. I can get where people can kind of not like them, but for the most part, I don't care. They make some pretty cool shit, and I really enjoy it, to be completely honest. This thing puts down hogs. I mainly run it supers. I've shot subs out of it a bunch. It's mainly tuned for shooting supers, and I really can't complain. It is a great gun, and color scheme and everything is phenomenal. And I mean, this just looks pretty badass, minus the gay ass pistol brace, but whatever. Moving on to one of my personal favorite everyday carries. My gosh, guys, it's a Sig. It's gonna go off. But no, it is, I don't care what anyone says. The X Macro for dollar, I will die on this hill. That is probably one of the best everyday carries on the market. And if anyone argues with that, I don't care. They probably shoot a Taurus. But moving on. I have on this a, geez, I'm blanking what magwell this is. It's not Katana. I'll have to maybe link it or whatever, but I have a magwell, flared magwell on the bottom. I have a HoloSun 507K, great optic, holds zero well, can't complain. and I have a TLR 7 sub. And yeah, this does great. I mean, I don't want to be crazy, you know, some of these guys will carry some crazy shit on their guns. I just kind of like to keep it minimal. I don't like to have a lot of stuff cracking my nuts, especially when I sit down and stuff. So this is a very good package that you can squeeze a lot of performance out of. I have the comped version, and yeah, if I end up shooting this or having to use it, I'm without ears on, I'm probably gonna go deaf, but that might be for the better. But other than that, great gun. I highly recommend the X Macro if you guys are kind of looking at something that shoots similar to a full size in a compact package. Now moving on to probably my personal favorite in the collection, for a good reason. I am an MK18 Glazer along with half of the gun industry. So yes, I know it's notoriously overgassed. I don't care. I'm probably gonna get cancer breathing all this in because I don't have a flow through can. But I've already lost enough brain cells anyways. What's there to lose? So I have done a video on this on my channel. Like I said, I'm just gonna kind of keep it pretty short. I have a Geisley Super 42 buffer tube in here, and it's the braided one, so it kind of slows down the BCG, not letting as much gas, and for me to breathe in and lose even more brain cells than I've already lost. I have a Radian Raptor SD, and that is just to help mitigate gas as well, because like I said, this is a carbine length gas system and a 10.3, so it cycles pretty violently and does shoot out a lot of unnecessary gas. So basically what this SD does is it ejects some of that gas or pushes it down outside of the port rather than sneaking out kind of by the charging handle and either blinding you and, like I said 20 times, giving you brain cancer, or just cancer. So and I have a BCM pistol grip on here. I didn't like the Daniel ones that they come with, the little alligator skin ones. If you actually shoot your guns outside, dirt and shit gets all in them, and it just gets gross quick, and it's not for me. That's why I changed out both of the things. Keeping it stock, I have a just standard, the Mark 18 BCG on here, BCG in here, sorry. It's great, full auto rated. Yeah, I'm not gonna get an SOT anytime soon, so we're just gonna keep it semi as of right now. But sitting on that, I have a Unity riser. Just shooting with night vision and, you know, passively aiming or looking through is really good. It doesn't have to like break my neck when I look. I don't know if you guys heard that. And I have another EOTech EXPS3 because I believe, one, it's not clone specific. I just like the EOTech in general, and it looks pretty baller on this setup. So yeah, that's what I have for optic and riser. So, and then I just have a flatline Fiberco 2-point sling. Great. Then I have BCM foregrip that I rattle canned, and yeah, it turned out all right. I also have a Streamlight Pro Tac, and I rattle canned it too, but I kind of messed up the colors, so it's definitely like 50 shades of FDE, and it was just like too poppy, I think, so I just kind of like overuse. It's kind of got messed up, and I scratched it out a little bit. So, I mean, it is what it is. I really don't care. I have a, why am I blinking? Otter Creek Polo K. And this is a phenomenal, I'll show you this way, phenomenal K can. And it's really good, not too gassy for how gassy the Mark 18 is. I'm definitely probably in the future going to be looking at getting a flow through. But as of right now, this does a really good job. And for the price, it's extremely, extremely hard to beat. And as far as the mounting system goes, I'm running a Reardon Atlas, and it's like a Plan B interface system, and that just kind of like screws on. Can't show it on YouTube because you'll get I guess taken down for that, which is stupid. But and then I have some only on the top, and then right under here I have a little bit of like rail covers, so I don't cut myself because I'm a bitch. So next, everyone's personal favorite. It is clear, this Hammerfire P320. Yeah. So yeah, it's this gun is extremely controversial. Usually the people, I'm not a Sig shill. I shoot their stuff. I really don't care. Gone over this in other videos before. I don't really care. This gun is pretty much drop safe, supposedly. If it happens, I guess it's my time. But it has not done that to me. It's actually been a very good gun, shoots extremely well, and I think it punches far beyond the price point that it is listed for, right around $2,400. So I haven't done too much of this. Like I said, any 2011 that if I wasn't gonna buy this, I would have done the same thing. I have a Trijicon SRO, it's the 1 MOA, so groupings are extremely tight. Pause. Actually, no, it's fine. But then I have a Surefire X300 on here, and yeah, it's a very heavy gun. People will complain that it's not feeling like a traditional 2011, which I 100% agree with them to a certain extent. Like I said, I think it's more of like a 2011, but it's like a duty rated one. Besides that, I just wanted to kind of test the waters. I still think I made the right decision buying this over the XC. Yeah, XC wise is going to be more quality, you know, it's going to be a little bit more glassy. But as far as recoil goes, I don't think I can justify spending $4,500 for almost the same results. So this does very well. The comp does a great job about keeping it flat. And the only con I would really say about the P211 is the trigger. I get it. They made it drop safe and it's a Series 80 trigger, not a Series 70 like in most 2011s that are, believe it or not, a lot of people don't know that they're actually not drop safe. I think I would honestly prefer this to not be drop safe just because you get quicker reset, just trigger all around is better. You can go do some research on that. I'm not that smart enough to tell you all the difference. I just know that Series 70 is a lot better than 80. But I still think that this does a phenomenal job. I have a great time shooting it. Splits are good, and yeah, I guess I'm a Sig shill because I'm recommending this to you guys, and I absolutely make no money off this. So I still would recommend picking up the P211 if you guys can swing it. So last but not least, this is what you guys probably see the most, honestly. If you see me pop up on shorts or anything, I've gotten some questions about kind of my belt setup and how I run it and what I do. It's pretty generic, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it's I think this is a Krydex, which is a not a bad belt. I will say it was like not expensive really, so that's a plus because everything is pretty expensive. So but other than that, quality wise, it's pretty good. I have a 2-pouch mag system here, and I just run 2. Some guys will run like a lot more. I think 2 is fine. I don't even really compete at all. I just like shooting kind of quick, and I think it's cool. So I just kind of keep it minimalistic. Then moving on, I have just your traditional beer can AR-15 mag holder, and it's yeah, pretty generic and it's easy to reach. So yeah. Then I have my IFAK, which if anyone doesn't know, it is a basically a medical thing if you end up shooting yourself. Yeah, let's not do that. But if you end up doing that, you can maybe grab a tourniquet, chest seal, etc. And yeah, that's a shout out to the dirty kids. That's really true, and I stand by that too. So it's kind of explains me. Then I am running for the holster. This is a tier 1 outside the waistband MSP, and what's cool about this is it actually is a multi-fitting holster. And usually a lot of people will think that's like bullshit, and I kind of thought it was too, about having, you know, how secure it was going to be. But it mainly uses the flashlight as retention, and I pretty much only shoot X300s, so it basically relies on that. And me mainly shooting the P211 right now, it's pretty heavy, so it doesn't even move really at all. So it's been honestly one of my favorites. I was using an Alien gear, that's really good too, that's more for duty. But if I'm just running around like as a level 1, this is a really good holster and I highly recommend it. Not sponsored at all, I wish, but really good brand. Then for the drop leg, I'm running an Alien gear on it as well, just because before I was riding it pretty high, like almost here, and my draw was just goofy as hell. I was like breaking my grip before I even present. It was just, it wasn't good. And yeah, and then what's cool about Alien gear, just kind of like Safari Land's QD system, you just are able to pinch right here and it comes off using the little QD system that you place on the back here, which is really cool. So yeah guys, I mean, that's pretty much it. I really appreciate you guys sticking around. I've gotten some questions like this. probably do a update in the future. But like I said, for right now, this is kind of what I run, what I like to run. And yeah, so pretty much stay tuned. I have some other stuff planned in the future, but I just kind of doing this for fun right now, and I am having fun doing it. So I appreciate you guys showing some support too. Been doing pretty good recently on YouTube with shorts and algorithm stuff, so it really does mean a lot, and I appreciate it. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.